hardhead Jim's pitch to the middle. Jim Chalmers has defended his ballooning budget surplus of about $19 billion, rejecting calls to spend more on cost of living relief, despite warning of serious turbulence ahead because of the Reserve Bank's aggressive monetary tightening and global forces. Act responsibly, govern with compassion. That is and was the message from Treasurer Jim Chalmers tonight, and as we've seen on the front of The Australian on Wednesday. Yes, the doctor of academia, not medicine, it must be noted, is back on his oration horse. In a speech on tonight to welfare sector leaders and progressive activists titled Hard Heads and Warm Hearts, the Treasurer revealed that the Albanese government would soon track 50 indicators of community wellbeing to measure progress beyond things like GDP, income and employment, and he also said that traditional economic metrics that the May budget had forecast would record only smaller growth in the coming years. Mr Chalmers, as I noted, did defend that $19 billion budget surplus, thanks partly to those booming resource sectors' receipts, and he then rejected calls to spend more on cost of living relief. He also said at the Melbourne event hosted by the Brotherhood of St Lawrence, in fact, one makes the other possible, rejecting these dichotomies, say well-being versus prosperity, society versus economy, compassion versus responsibility. We have to show as well as tell that we don't need to choose between acting responsibly with the budget and governing with compassion. Now, compassion is a wonderful thing and we should all have more of it. It's even better when you're in a surplus. But I think the Treasurer doesn't realise that the majority of us are in a bit of a deficit right now, emotionally, thanks to that pandemic, and mostly financially. As my colleague Peter Credlin so accurately stated last week, many Australians are facing their own personal recessions. Household spending, according to the most recent stats released by the ABS today, show the only area in household spending that is up this year to May is on food, which is up 5.8%. Could that be because the price of groceries and such also jumped a massive 7.9% in the same period? Another new report also dropped today, and it reveals that in almost all of the OECD countries, wages haven't kept up with inflation. And where was our Treasurer giving a speech about warm hearts?
Windows of opportunity for more Australians in a commonwealth of common purpose.